Welcome to Kalimba Online. Skill building, glissando, and wah-wah technique. Welcome to week 4. This lesson covers how to play glissandos in the wah-wah technique. A glissando is a gliding effect. This is done by quickly sliding one or more fingers over several adjacent notes. For example, a harpist quickly strumming several strings in a row. On kalimba, this is done by quickly sliding your thumb across multiple adjacent times. How to play a glissando. Place your thumb on the lowest note of where you want to start. Slide your thumb outwards across the adjacent times using your thumbnail. Listen. The notes will go from low to high. Please note this technique can be difficult if you have short thumbnails. Your thumb may get caught in the gaps between the times. If this happens, experiment with the angle of your thumb when you play. Additionally, experiment with the pressure of your thumb. In other words, how hard you are pressing when you slide across the tines. You can also consider thumb picks if you're not using them already. These thumb picks extend the length of your nail. I find these help me a lot in playing glissandos. A good way to begin practicing glissandos is to begin with a 2-note glissando and gradually add more notes each time. For example, in playing exercise number 1, glissandos, you'll start with your right thumb on 1 and your left thumb on 2. Gradually adding more notes to the glissando on each thumb each time. Listening example, playing exercise number 1, glissandos. 2-note glissando. 3-note glissando. 4-note glissando. 5-note glissando. Then your right thumb can do 6. Playing exercise number 2, glissandos. Watch and listen first. When practicing, a good way to break down this exercise is to isolate the starting points of each glissando. For example, 4 and 1, 2 and 7, 6 and 3, 4 and 5, 4 and 1. Doing this will help build a muscle memory of where your thumbs need to shift for this exercise. Play those starting points with me. I will call out the numbers. 4 and 1, 2 and 7, 6 and 3, 4 and 5, 4 and 1. Once you're comfortable with the starting points for each glissando, add the glissandos back in. If you are comfortable, try playing this exercise with me. 1, 2, Ready, play. Wah-wah technique. After playing a glissando, wave your thumb over the front sound hole, while simultaneously covering and uncovering the back sound holes with your fingers. This should create a wavy sound, or wah-wah effect. For example, experiment with how far you put your thumb in the front sound hole. Please note the wah-wah effect sounds stronger on certain notes. Experiment with which notes are more strongly affected. I find that the mid-range notes are best for this, particularly times 6 and 7. Play around with using the wah-wah technique in your improvising and songs this week. This effect sounds great on held notes, those that are longer in duration, such as notes at the end of a phrase. Here's my example of adding glissandos in the wah-wah technique to the song Swing Low, Sweet Chariots. This demonstrates how these techniques can be applied to songs, providing more context for how they can be used. I do not expect you to learn this version of the song. It's for your own creative inspiration and enjoyment. Glissandos are a lot of fun once you get the hang of it. It may take some time and trial and error, so be patient with yourself. Again, I recognize glissandos can be difficult, especially if you have short thumbnails and prefer not to wear thumb picks. If playing glissandos is uncomfortable and you prefer to try something else, the next video has an alternative playing exercise for this week. That's all for now. Thank you for watching Kalimba Online.